Hello everybody, Raj Wadhwani here, the President of Contact Center World. Welcome. I'm calling you today from my home office and I'm going to introduce you to one of our new programs. It's Pay Per Leads. The idea behind this program is that it gives you an opportunity to get sales leads from Contact Center World without having to spend huge amounts of budgets on advertising with little or no guarantee. So let's take a look at the program and see how it can benefit you and your organization. Let's look at how we generate sales leads for vendors right now. So at the top of the website we have an easy match tool, and I'm going to show you that first. This is a really well designed tool that allows our members to find solutions they're interested in. Say for example I'm looking for headsets. When I click down here, the system will automatically match up all the headset vendors we have in our directory. And I as a user can say I'd actually like to hear from all of these guys. Press select all. It pre-populates my details down here because I'm already a member and I'm logged in. If I didn't, I'll be asked to fill this form in, and then I actually can specify, well, I have a current project, I need this type of solution, or actually I'm planning to buy within the next 3 months. So I'm going to click that and I'm the person who makes the decision. As soon as I click continue, all those companies who I've selected will have an opportunity of getting those sales leads. So that's one way we generate leads. Let's go back and have a look at another way. Say you're one of our members and you're browsing around Contact Center World and you come across an interesting article that catches your eye. In this case I'm going to click on this one. It's about Salesforce being named a #1 CRM provider. When that page opens up and I'm reading about Salesforce and I'm thinking, hey, this looks like an interesting solution. They're one of the top vendors in the industry. When I go down the page I can actually see some information about them, and I can see their logos, their social media icons, and say I want to contact them by Facebook. I click on their Facebook icon. Our system on Contact Center World will pre-populate any information that Contact Center has on me as a member. So my name, my job title, phone number, etc. It shows me the name of the company I want to reach out to and connect with. And I have the option as a member to skip this process or actually tell Salesforce and Contact Center World where I am in my buying process. So in this example, I'm planning to buy within the next 3 months and I'm the person who makes the decision. Once I click continue, that information gets sent to Salesforce's Advertiser Center. They then have the option of do they want that lead or do they not want that lead. Now in many companies you might think, well, as soon as you click continue you're going to go to our website anyway. However, there is no guarantee once I leave Contact Center World's website as a member that I'm going to go to your website, I'm going to fill in a form on your website and tell you that I'm looking to buy. I might be just browsing around your website and decide to not do anything else and you lose me as a customer. Here, at least with Contact Center World, you know we've captured the details of that particular member and they're available to you if you want them. So it's another way that we're generating leads for you and giving you options to pick or choose if you want those details or you don't. If you don't want them, then you can just leave those leads there. They're not going to go away, they're not going to disappear over time, they're just going to be dormant. If you are active and you want to generate more business, then you can go into Contact Center World to your Advertiser Center. You can see all the leads, as I'll show you in a moment, and you can download them and act on them before your competitors do. But it's entirely your choice. Earlier we looked at the match tool and we also looked at editorial in terms of how we can generate sales leads for you. We also have a buyer's guide, so somebody just going to this 2020 guide, what they can do is if they don't want to use the match tool, they just want to look at a general list, they can click on general list here, and as we saw earlier, I'm going to look at headsets so you can see a comparison. So I do a search for headsets, and what the system does is it shows me a list of all headset providers. Now you'll see it's in alphabetical order apart from Jabra are at the top. They actually pay a premium for this, and this is one of the options you have available to be at the top of the list. So Jabra's at the top, but say for example I want to hear from headsets 1, 2, 3. I can see their information here, I can see their web link. So when I click on that, I get taken to exactly the same form as I had before, and I can, before I go to their website, submit some information, click continue, and now I'm looking at their website. There's still no guarantee I'm going to contact them, however, but I'm looking at their website and I can make some decisions as to whether or not I want to buy from them. But remember, Contact Center World has captured that as a lead, and we can pass that information on to Headsets 123 to say, hey, you have a new lead. Okay, so now we've logged into the Advertiser Center. As you can see, as long as you're logged into the website and you have access, we make it nice and easy for you. There's no passwords, additional passwords to remember. Once you're in the Advertiser Center, you're going to see at the top here, you're going to see some short videos that we've put together that will help you, guide you through some new programs or additions or enhancements that you may not be aware of. So it's worth taking a look at these. Now, the next section, we actually give you the opportunity of determining where you want to get leads from. So looking at the leads here for North America, I can see I've already got 67 out of 83 available. That's 67 I've paid for. If I now want to add additional leads, I can see there's 252 total for Asia Pacific. I can add those in there and get access to the ones that I don't have access to right now. I already have access to 98, but there's already another 160 odd that I could access. So with the program, you can customize it any way you want. You can add leads in, or you can trim them back down if you want to rule out certain regions of the world. So now I'm in the lead program, I want to see what leads I have available. The newest ones are placed at the top of the page. So here, for example, I can actually see that I have from lead number 2 through to 6 at the moment I've paid for. I have access to these. So I can see, for example, the VP of Global Sales or President or Director, all these different leads. And these are direct leads, so these are people who want to hear from me. What I can now do is I can click on Status Recorded and actually flag it as Made Contact, Lost Sale, Sales Made, or if it's a competitor. So sometimes you might get a competitor inquiring about your products and services. If you tell us they're a competitor, we'll actually give you the credit back for this, so you don't actually pay for anybody who's flagged as a competitor. I can see all these members here. Now what I want to do is, say for example I want to contact this person here. When I click on his name, I have all the information that I need at this stage. So what I can do is I can send him a message, or I can chat online. If I send a message, it will go to Contact Center World's Message Center. So it's bypassing the traditional tools like Outlook and Gmail and other things where your messages may get blocked. These are not blocked. So now I can send a message directly to David Lee, and I can include some information and send a message. He will then get it, and then I can also see that he's got the message. The other thing I can do is I can chat online. So I can start a message here. I can click on this, start a message with David. So when he's online, he sees it, just like messaging that you have with all the other contacts you've got. I've got his email address here and his phone number. Now, if for example I want to access some other leads and they're not available to me because they're not paid for, what I can do is I can top up my balance. So I can see this one here is not paid for, Gatestone, and I can go here and I can select any amount that I want, 2,000, 1,500, 200. So say for example I want to put $200 on. I click $200 and then this gets passed to the Contact Center World shopping cart. I can pay by credit card and immediately have access. So let's have a look at what happens next in the process. Okay, so I've now put some credit on my account and I immediately have access to this other record as well. So this one I didn't have access before. As you could tell, it was there was no name, no contact details, just a company name. So now I have access to this lead. I can click on this person's details, and again I can send a message, chat online, or I can send them contact them by email or by phone. Now we'll have a look at other types of leads as well in just a moment. So here we actually have a hot lead, and the difference between this and some other leads is this one, if they're classified as hot, warm or cool, we actually ask them if they have a current project, where they are. So this person actually has a current project and he's involved in the final decision. So what we'll do now is just show you how we determine what's a hot, warm or cool lead. So here's a table showing you how we break down leads as to cool, warm or hot. So for example, if somebody's just looking for general industry information and they're a researcher doing it for somebody else, they're classified as a cool lead. If however at the other end of the spectrum they're planning to buy within the next 3 months and they're the person who makes the decision, we classify them as a hot. So this table will give you a good understanding of how we classify leads. As you'll also see on this page I'm showing you right now, this screenshot, there are a lot of leads here which I do not have access to. I need to add more funds if I want to get these leads. So this gives you an opportunity, if you like what we're doing, you can actually sign in to get additional more leads just by topping up your balance at any time. And to see your balance at any time, just go to the top of the website and you'll see your current account balance, where it stands. You can decide to add funds from here at any stage to access leads. If you want to add more leads at any time and change your status here, just literally go down onto one of these and say I want to get some leads from South America. I can click here to update my regional commitment, and now I have some additional leads that I can access. And as you can see, for all the leads we tell you exactly where they are as well. So this one's from Argentina, Canada, Colombia, etc. So if you're looking for sales opportunities, this is a really good program that you can buy leads as and when you want them. You can top up, you can get as many as you want or as few as you want. You have total flexibility in the program. And as we said earlier, we have some nice tools here where you can actually see the information behind every single lead. And if you do get anybody who's a competitor testing out your service, just let us know. We'll give you credit back for those ones that are not applicable. So look forward to seeing you all in the program, and if you have any questions, just let us know.